What an incredible year it has been. And I'm so grateful for the pictures that we just had the opportunity to see. Because one of the things I've missed, and I don't know about you, but I've missed the opportunity to actually see Montgomery College people in action. Before COVID, one of my favorite things to do is to travel around to our campuses and to various events to see how the work of Montgomery College is being done. And obviously, this stopped all of this year for all of us. But that little video window into the various activities from the year really was special. When I see all of those faces zooming into student clubs and classes, into governance groups, and into equity dialogues, it really brings great joy to my heart. It also reminds me how creative our responses to COVID have been. The life of the college has gone on this year, albeit in a very socially distant circle. I'll also say that I love seeing the manifestation of all of the work that happens to advance the mission. So I'm very excited, and thank you all for the video from NCTV and others. Now, many of you know that I'm a fan of the expression, never let a good crisis go to waste. And I think that sums up this year. In fact, at Montgomery College, we've used a crisis to accomplish things that we might not otherwise have been able to do. We upskilled our faculty for remote instruction in a few months, and we outfitted a workforce of thousands with technology and training. We protected our students from losing vital virtual time and learning. And with robust instruction and intensive counseling and advising, we made a difference in their lives. And at the same time, we provided students with food, rent, internet connections, whatever was needed to help keep them on track. This year was an extraordinary one because of what was accomplished with fewer resources than ever. What impressed me most, though, as a college community was how far people went beyond what they had to do. Faculty didn't just teach, they stayed on Zoom with students after class to support them. And the college came together last summer and fall to confront racial injustice in the most egregious form, violence. But then, as we unpack the whole history that has allowed those practices to occur, we then connected with a police chief and a health officer and a legal scholar. WDCE went to great lengths to run as many of their classes as possible, even with the unique challenges that remote learning has created for them and the delivery of their service to our community. But they weren't hindered. They hosted their very first in-person learning experience in the Auto Bay last July, where we tested our health protocols in a real classroom setting. And they set up biotech boot camps, which were especially designed for workers displaced by the pandemic. Another one is coming up this summer. And they went virtually into the communities to teach computer skills for folks who needed them to find basic resources. Now, this year, faculty tended to their academic disciplines with the day in and day out dedication that they are known for. But they also coached students to new heights. We had 7 Jack Kent Cooke semifinalists and 1 very talented winner. We also had 3 national team awards of the NASA Minds competition and 2 student winners of critical language scholarships through the State Department. The college decided to expand its institutional boundaries this year. In fact, our East County studies sped up in response to the pandemic to serve students where they live. And now we're going beyond that as we're planning and hopefully we'll be announcing soon a wonderful opportunity to help advance continued work around racial healing and transformation in that center. In almost every area of the college, our efforts this year has borne fruit that is much greater than we could have imagined last May. This year has proven that we are courageous people at Montgomery College, deeply driven by mission. Now, I know that many of you worked longer hours than we could have ever paid you to do at the college, but you did that because you were committed to our students and to our colleagues. I know how many of you stepped up this year because you knew that students were without jobs or credentials, and we knew that they would be even more vulnerable in a post-pandemic world. Paradoxically, many of us leaned into our own vulnerability this year because we worked in spaces where we had little experience. In some ways, we flattened decision making at the college because speed was of the essence. And we learned how well that worked. We sped up our learning about remote working and policies that we needed to have in place for it. And we all embraced some new technologies and succeeded in ways that surprised us. Every one of us put students first, even when it meant we had to readjust our schedules or our expectations about what our jobs were. Most of these lessons will carry over in some form into the next chapter of the college. Speaking of the next chapter, many of you know that I've accepted a new challenge and I will be joining Nevada State College later this summer. And I know that this may seem sudden, it does to me as well, but it is an opportunity that I decided to take advantage of. And I was drawn to this organization in part because it will require some new skills for me personally and professionally, but it is an opportunity that I think will stretch me a bit. One of my favorite authors, Brene Brown, writes about this in her book, Dare to Lead, where she says the best leaders are those who are purposeful and embracing vulnerability. There is no daring leadership without vulnerability. Now, that's the essence of transformation. And it means that you have to take on some risks that feel that they're just a little bit out of reach every once in a while. But I think there's a good connection to this and to our shared experience over this past year. If we learned anything, I hope that it is that leaders are not folks who have all of the answers. Instead, they are the ones with the courage to ask tough questions, to collaborate, and to build solutions together, even when you get a little ego clashes or working through some blurring of boundaries. Last spring, we faced a new world of teaching and working through a pandemic, and none of us had all the answers. We all had pieces of the picture from various angles, which we had to fit together painstakingly. We needed each other more than ever. And in that way, we all had to become leaders in our own departments, our counseling centers, in our home office, in our family lives. Each of us inhabited some spaces of deep insecurity this year, and we grew through it. I believe, in fact, that some new leaders were born from it, and that's part of why I felt I could make this move. Now, Brene Brown writes that taking the next step, even while experiencing your own vulnerability, is the essence of transformational leadership. We only really grow when we risk enough to make mistakes. And that is what allows, I think, transformation. Now, part of my own journey is pushing that envelope a bit, doing something that scares me, taking on a presidency of a 4-year institution. It's new, it creates uncertainty, but it also pushes me to grow. And it also intentionally forces me to think about how to make deeper and stronger connections between 2 and 4-year institutions, particularly the types of institutions like Montgomery College and like Nevada State College that are boundary spanning, that are looking deeply at how we evolve our mission in a post-pandemic world. This challenge calls to some of my strengths, but it also tests the places that I need to strengthen. That is where growth actually happens. Now, this coming year will continue to be one of growth for the college. The vaccine is in wider distribution and infection rates are indeed dropping, but the virus is still out there. We won't come back to a pre-pandemic life overnight. I'm not even sure if pre-pandemic is the life that we will even be able to say we want. We have some structures in place to make the next right steps. We have a cross-functional coronavirus advisory team, which has been vetting health and safety plans for more than a year now. We have a facilities team that has been conducting tabletop exercises on how to occupy buildings and in what densities. And we have experts who have been assessing air quality and comparing it to the standards set by the CDC and industry leaders. We've been studying which buildings could have and need some adjustments to improve health and safety. And we have a cadre of faculty who are adept at structured remote instruction and staff who are so closely attuned to student needs. And despite Despite the physical distancing this year, we as a college community have come together more deeply as an institution. And I think that that's something that we all should own. Now, to be very clear, we don't still have all of the answers, and that's where growth happens. A window on virtual learning has been open for all of our students, and now we have to build schedules and logistics that are responsive to their preferences. Hybrid is a popular buzzword these days, but there is something to it. There will be some who would choose to return to traditional face to face or in person classes, but some that will remain remote because that is what works best for students. The agility that we've practiced this year will continue to be in high demand. More than ever, the college is going to need to enhance its customer service, to respond to student preferences in diverse formats, and to empower the faculty and staff to even go further with technology and training. None of these developments should be surprising because here's the truth, my friends. We have been working on these deliberately, and they have been a part of the strategic plan, MC 2025, even before the pandemic. But this year has accelerated many of them and has taught us how much we could accomplish in just short amounts of time. On Friday, more than 3,000 graduates will receive diplomas and certificates. Thousands will be transferring, and thousands will be starting work or continuing work, even with more potential for them and their family. And all of them will have new possibilities. And that is a credit to each and every one of you. When I tell them on Friday that we need them now more than ever, it is so true. Dare to lead, be bold. Don't let fear of imperfection hinder you. Lean into your strengths and learn into your weaknesses. Now, that's the message that I want to share with you too. Dare to lead from wherever you are in this community, in your Zoom classrooms, in your virtual counseling offices, in your first face-to-face classes. Dare to lead in meetings and in workshops and stretching yourself and in growing in such a way that allows you to help manifest this powerful mission of Montgomery College. Each and every one of you has become a leader this year if you summoned the creativity that was necessary to face uncertainty and not do that in a way that we abandon it. Let's not give up on that. I will be taking on a new leadership challenge in a short while, but I do it with the confidence that the college has a depth of leaders already in position to continue that mission throughout the organization. I am so very deeply grateful for the relationships that I've had the chance to grow in this last decade and for the collaborations that I have experienced and been a part of. They have bettered me not only as a leader, but certainly as a person. Thank you all, and I'll see you at commencement. Take care and be well.
A highlight of my job is sharing great news about a colleague who has made a decision to go above and beyond in support of our students. And today I have such an opportunity to do so. You may not know that after a career at Montgomery College that spans 43 years, Donna Shenna is retiring this June. To commemorate her time at MC and to ensure that others have the same access she had to pursue their education here, Donna and her husband Richard have endowed a $10,000 scholarship. In addition, they made a commitment to include another $75,000 gift from their estate for this same purpose. Recognizing how important it is for students to be able to pursue a license or certificate that will enable them to apply their education or job training immediately, and often right here in Montgomery County, Donna and Richard made the decision to earmark their legacy gift in support of students in non-credit coursework. For many years, Donna has inspired us through her leadership, and now she inspires us through her philanthropy. Donna, on behalf of our students, past, present, and future, thank you. Your legacy at the college will long be felt. Richard, I'm going to need your help with this part. I'm delighted to present you both with a gift to express our gratitude for your generosity. Montgomery College is honored to present you with a timepiece designed by Brian Whitehurst from the class of 1970, who donated his time and talent to create these clocks for friends of the college. The clock is made from original marble, recovered from the steps of the United States Capitol during its renovation in the 1980s. The clock represents the commemorative arch found in the Great Hall of the Library of Congress in Washington, D.C., founded by Thomas Jefferson. Jefferson recognized that an essential component of democracy and political liberty is education. He understood the importance of ensuring that all children, regardless of where or to whom they were born, had access to education. It feels particularly fitting, therefore, to recognize your commitment to future generations of MC students with this gift. The clock is of special significance to Donna, whose father, Albert P. Samuels, Jr., was a United States Capitol Police officer for 35 years, from 1948 to 1983. He served in many roles, including an appointment as the Director of Firearms Training in 1964, developing the United States Capitol Police's Containment Emergency Response Team. I'm certain he would be extremely proud of your accomplishments and service to humanity, as we are proud of his dedication and service.
Don, I've watched you throughout your career and admired your steadfast dedication to Montgomery College. Over the years, I've heard you speak passionately about the college's mission and how important ensuring student success is to you personally and to all of us. You've done so much to make that success possible. I'm so very proud of you. Thank you for a job well done.
Wow.
And here is the box. You can open it up.
I
and
must.
just pull it. Yeah, I got it. And we'll show it. It's just absolutely smashing beautiful. Let me pick this up so everybody can see that.
Oh, I love it.
There you go.
I remember seeing this clock, and when I heard the story the first time, I was just so touched by the whole story, and then the whole Capitol building steps, and my dad loved Capitol Hill, and he loved working there as much as I've enjoyed working, loved working at Montgomery College. This is such a touching gift. I mean, it really is. It will be prominently displayed in our home. I can assure you of that. It's just the memories I have at Montgomery College are so special and so real and deep in my heart. And that's really why Richard and I said, you know, we've got to pay forward. We've got a scholarship out there for students, and we really focused it on students who will be learning to do things with their hands, skills, the trades, because both of us, that was our beginning in our careers, that we learned to do something with our hands. And it laid the foundation for both of our careers, of which we've both been very, very, very fortunate to have careers that we absolutely love. Richard as an airline pilot, and and the many different jobs I've had at the college. And so I felt it was so important to provide a scholarship to those students who aren't often raised up in these scholarship opportunities. And that's why we were so passionate about doing it for those students.
Somali Rose. Window, window, I can see the message clear through the sun rays. In the truth, the cuts in the clouds remain set in their old ways. Mama said today is one of them so-called best days. On the holy night, my beauty blooms into a maze. My hips speak history, my skin ablaze. Lovely stand I with faith reflecting on my growth, written 5,000 years ago. I was born into this oath. Fairy godmother, your smile has me at a daze. The sun glows as I look behind you with a gaze. Ouch, fairy godmother, you're inflicting pain. Pain, please go away. Ouch, pain, please go away. My innocence impaired with each knife cut, blood stain. I reached out for the one that nurtured me like a safeguard. Silence. Pain, please go away. My rose trimmed down to a size skirt. Let down my guard. Shouldn't be too hard. I know it's over. Got to elevate, disregard, and celebrate. I wish to replace this pain. I'm locked into it for a lifetime, desperate for hope. No more cutting down the roses. No more suffering in the name of cultural tradition. No more cutting down our roses. No more replacing my womanhood. No more losing my red rose petals. Instead, I replace my rose petal with a graduation cap that reads MC 2021. Window, window, it's great, but nothing, it's dark in here. No sun ray or light to spark. No longer am I beautiful with a luscious look. Dark, shameful spots in my heart cause me to weep. A Somali rose with a cut stem and pointed thorns that cut deep. Out of all women in my garden, I became the black sheep. And FGM. Thank you. In your lens, my skin tone cries creep, yet red is the same color we bleed. Excuse what I'm going to say, indeed. This is not for the weak. Centuries of my kind being beat. What happened to Micaiah, huh? It sure didn't happen in the streets. Another Black mother weeps. Every time we mention the R word, you plausibly censor it with a beep. Ignorance, nah, you're indeed the wolf and we're the sheep. Don't run from this lyrical heat. This is not for the weak. Wish you were my shoes or you became my feet. I know your next move wouldn't been having to plead. This is real life, not a dream. I told you this is not for the weak. How did we lose the right to breathe? You are not God. We, as you saw, so shall you reap. We are no longer asleep. I hope my message rings in your ears deep. Thank you.
Tonight, I'm gonna have myself a real good time. I feel alive. And the world, I'll turn it inside out, yeah. I'm floating around in ecstasy, so don't stop me now. Stop me, 'cause I'm having a good time, having a good time. I'm a shooting star leaping through the sky like a tiger, defying the laws of gravity. I'm a racing car passing by like Lady Godiva. I'm gonna go, 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 there's no stopping me. I'm burning through the sky, yeah, 200 degrees, that's why they call me Mr. Fahrenheit. I'm driving at the speed of light. I wanna make a supersonic man out of you. Don't stop me now. I'm having such a good time. I'm having a ball.